Bienvenue, ici War Survivor Chris Vegas qui s'adresse à tout le monde. C'est parti pour la suite de NBA 2K26 sur PS5. Alors je suis en carrière. Nombre de fans, c'est fait. Il faut que je sois joueur du match 2 fois pour le merchandising niveau 3. Bon bah je vais faire de mon mieux. Les améliorations sont réussies. Je suis au niveau 70. En général, un signe. Là, les compétences GOT, j'ai fait 2 sur 10 et je vais continuer. Heureux au niveau 70 un joueur. Match suivant. Être élu joueur du match 2 fois. L'objectif est lancé.
And DB, at this early part of the season, what's most important for the head coaches?
What's fascinating to me, Kevin, when you listen to coaches talk is whether you're a championship coach or a first-year coach, one of the biggest things you have to do is figure out your rotations.
Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. The post pairing, Barnes playing alongside Pirtle. Out in the wings for him, it's Dick and Barrett. And it's quickly in at the point.
Well, MP sensed his opportunity and did not hold back on the drive.
Barnes outside, looking for quickly. He gets it there. Good defense by Claxton. Thomas passes to Young. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Perdu trop de temps.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Jordy Fernandez. One player he is worried about in particular is Scotty Barnes because of the way he affects every phase of the game. You need points. There he is. You need a stop or a big rebound. He's got you. Anything asked of him, he can do it at a high level. Back to you guys.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. Pass to quickly from 12 feet out. And no good as it rattles out. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news.
No.
Shams, give it to us.
Well, excitement building in Ontario ahead of this coming May when the WNBA makes its long-awaited launch north of the border. Toronto will become Canada's first ever WNBA franchise, and with that league finding a rhythm, this debut feels right on time.
Oui, magnifique.
It is a beautiful
Allez,
thing.
6 points, il faut le faire
And Shams, we
sans perdre la
appreciate the
balle.
report.
Parce que j'ai un 2 moins.
Quickly looking it over. Onside, Barrett. Barnes kicks to Quickly. Pocket 6. Here's the 3. Barnes passes to Purdy. Good defense by
Pas de dents, c'est bien.
Claxton. The Nets have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Here's Young. Lays it up off the glass.
2 sur
Young's
6.
got 8 points.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Now here's Barnes in the game against Philadelphia. Very impressive. And they're running. Here's MP.
Dedans.
Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And how about we check the numbers for Emmanuel Quickly?
Emmanuel Quickly.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
Attention. Est-ce que tu vas passer toi? Non.
Can they get it? It's hauled in by Claxton.
Oh, he'd like to have that one back. That's in his wheelhouse for sure.
And such a valuable guy to this team's rotation.
Dedans. Oui.
Nick
4 sur
Claxton
6,
is
magnifique.
You know, Kev, I'll tell you one thing.
Ça avance
This guy brings
tranquillement.
a ton of energy.
Pas de
He's
passe à toi.
willing to battle for loose balls, for
Il va
rebounds.
shooter.
On the
Ouais.
defensive end,
Mais
you
il a
know he can
loupé.
make an impact. There's incredible length, and I still think a ceiling that he can get to.
Attention. Laisse-moi passer toi.
Following the three-point attempt by Scotty Barnes. Count that
Et
bucket.
dedans.
He's got
Parfait.
14.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Raptors trail by 12.
5
They
sur
could use a
6.
big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions.
Il a
Right
réussi à
now, they
passer.
need a basket.
Boy, you find a lane and you attack
Que
the
le
rim
coach
with
va être content, t'es
ferocity,
content.
quickly doing work.
Now, here is Young. Turns in an outstanding game against New York.
Dedans.
He just
Oui,
cannot miss.
parfait.
8 up, 8 in. Flawless.
Just no resistance
Six.
on the inside. That's their
Sur
5th
6.
consecutive make in the paint.
Birtle sets the pick for Barnes.
Il va faire lui.
Offline with his
Il va
three.
rater.
Nets leading by 12. Man finds Young. Back to man. The Nets working the ball around now. Just 5 to shoot. The Nets need to get a shot off here.
Shoot.
Thomas, no
Et
luck.
non. Il la met pas.
Outside, Barrett. Back to Quickly. From
Non.
deep. Gets it to go.
Et il a
from
réussi à la
beyond
mettre
the arc.
dedans. Aïe.
Quickly's got 5.
Well, these are the plays he's looking to make every single trip up the floor.
J'ai
Very
remarqué un truc,
offensive-minded
apparemment,
guy.
si tu appuies sur L2, tu as plus de chances de faire des passes spectaculaires. Donc, il faut le faire décisif. Donc, il doit marquer les points. Je reviens sur le terrain.
The Nets have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far, setting the floor for the Raptors. Perimeter pairing, Barrett and Ingram. Then there's Scotty Barnes. Then there's
Qu'est-ce que
Dick.
c'est que ça?
And it's Mamu Pelishvili in its center.
Boy, a turnover like that will have a coach just staring at his shoes, biting his tongue.
Ouais, ça va pas faire plaisir au
2 minutes
coach.
now played in the second quarter. Dick against Young. That one
Bien
goes
sûr, il
in.
fallait pas se mettre dedans.
Dick's got the lead up to 4 now for Toronto.
so much balance when Dick's in the air, always able to square his chest and make a confident stroke.
Thomas kicks to Wilson. Back to Young. Shot clock at 6. They need this.
Shoot.
There's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Et 24
Just got to
secondes
check
sont
out the
passées.
NBA's most efficient scores. MB is number 1.
He is a finisher,
je suis le numéro
plain
1.
and simple. That field goal percentage just absolutely jumps out at you. It borders on astonishing.
Here's Dick. Here's Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Well, I know he doesn't have to get too high to slam it home, but it doesn't take away from the force and the message sent on the dunk.
Man's checked in for Wilson. And Toronto also making a switch. Manuel quickly, he's checked in for Ingram. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Hey, Scotty Barnes letting everyone know. He said, I'm a great defender. I feel like it doesn't really get talked about enough. I guard whoever, 1 through 5. That's what I pride myself on and what I'm ready to do every time I step on the floor. Back to you.
Center for sure at that end. Thanks so much for the report, Allie.
No good. More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Et pourquoi t'as pas marqué?
Here's Man. Still without a basket. Wolf passes to Young. And Greg, everyone talks about the importance of basketball IQ. Can you win in the NBA with a low IQ team?
26 à 24.
I mean, there's a reason younger teams typically don't win at the highest level. But you need to take those lumps and get that experience and learn.
Shoot, il rate.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
Pass to Thomas. Here's Wolf. Back to Young. Here's Man. Barrett covering. Thomas kicks to Young. Here's Claxton.
Bravo.
And Claxton throws it down.
How about the power on that drive by Nick Claxton? That sends a message.
Quickly finds Barrett. 36 seconds left in the first half. Pulls it up. A rebound by the Nets. Claxton's got his 7th rebound here tonight. MP passes to Wolf. 16 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Pass to Man. Over quickly. Here's Claxton, and the layup's good off the glass. Claxton's got his second bucket of the night. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. It's the Nets finishing the quarter on a tremendous 8-0 run. Live from Brooklyn, New York, you're watching 2K Sports.
And we're going to take a moment to talk about something. I've been seeing Shaq's face everywhere lately. Kenny, do you think it's fair to say Shaq? And when we look at the first half for the Nets, a close contest so far.
Their offense is running like a machine there, Shaq. I mean,
that is more than enough of us.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Bravo.
Also Young out there. Nicholas Claxton out there with Terrence Mann. And it's Wolf in at the power forward position. And that's the group for Jordi Fernandez as we begin the second half. And so quickly, we'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. To the inside, Dick. And the dunk by Dick.
Brady Dick says, I've got some vertical, folks. Look out.
Pass to Claxton. Back to Young. On the wing, man.
Shoot.
Thomas against Dick. Thomas.
Good.
Thomas got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, these types of situations never fluster Cam Thomas. He embraces taking and making tough shots.
Onside, Barrett launches it. Wolf grabs the miss.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Here's man. Nothing on the board. It's Thomas outside.
Bravo.
And now a 7-point Nets lead.
Oh, he's hot coming out of the break. 3 up, 3 down.
Here's Quickly. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Quickly's got 7.
That's the handles of Emmanuel Quickly on display. This guy is so good with the ball in his hands.
Back to MP. Right side, Thomas. The Nets working the ball around now. MP finds man. Back to MP. Pass to Claxton. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And let's see what the Nets have coming up on Friday. They'll be matching up with Paolo Banchero and the Orlando Magic. Then on Sunday, they're off to Washington to take on the Wizards.
And for their matchup with the Celtics, this is a game that they are expected to win. But sometimes those are the kind of games where you get a little bit sloppy and start looking ahead. Either way, they'll need to put in tremendous effort to walk away with a victory. And while we've got a chance, let's check out the stats for Barrett. He's getting around 16 points a game, 3 assists and 4 rebounds. You know, you look at the numbers and you think that this is great, but we know that he's capable of even bigger production.
You know, the numbers look okay, but the eye test tells us unequivocally he is capable of more. That is the sign of a star right there.
Here's Quickly. Following the basket by MP.
Bravo, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
Oh, the athleticism on display. Nick Claxton makes these throwdowns look easy.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And the Nets making a change here. Johnson's checked in. Ingram, he's checked in for Toronto. Raptors trail by 7. 1:53 left in the third. Banked in off the glass. Ingram's got 6.
And I love it when Ingram works for that high percentage look. Such a high basketball IQ.
And Doris, what you love about Brandon Ingram, he's the total package.
He is, Kevin, because he's got incredible size, great shot-making ability. He's a 3-level scorer, and you can mix his matchup on the defensive end.
Johnson in the corner.
And
it's off from 3-point range. Toronto, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Ingram dishes to Barnes. No good with the triple. Nets leading by 5. Man in the corner. Back to Young. Pass to Wolf. On the wing, Johnson. Hurdle against Claxton. Over to the wing. Wolf passes to Johnson. Knocks down the 3-ball. Johnson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Well, listen, he may not be lights out, but if you give him that good a look, he's going to hurt you.
Here's Ingram. Rebound, Brooklyn.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Johnson kicks to MP. Back to Johnson. Pass to MP. Now Claxton. Got that one. 10 points for Nick Claxton. And so it's Brooklyn with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We'll get you back to the action. And this. To make substitutions.
Il reste derrière lui.
MP outside. Back to Claxton. Pass to Wolf. It's Thomas outside. It's
Tu l'as
rebounded
pas
by
mis, ah,
Quickly.
dommage.
Boy, still trying to get comfortable out there right now.
So for Toronto right now, their front court is Barrett and Barnes. Emmanuel quickly out there with Dick. And it's Pirtle in at the pivot spot, man
Il est pas
in the
dedans.
middle.
Magnifique.
That's leading by 5. Now Claxton. Young outside. Now Thomas. Here's Claxton. 6 on the shot clock. Now Thomas. From outside.
Quel est dedans, bravo.
Cam Thomas is an enthusiastic three-point shooter. This guy will not hesitate.
Good on
Oh
the
non, pas ça.
How about that one? Able to maintain
C'était pas le moment de
control
faire
and
ça.
finish the play.
Il est dedans, mais bien sûr.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. And stolen by
Oh.
Barnes.
Il a réussi à prendre le ballon.
Here's Dick. Now Barrett jacks up a 3. Can't get it.
If you're trying to make a comeback, that is the kind of shot that doesn't help.
Now MP. Now Thomas. Claxton sets the screen for Thomas. Knocks down
Bravo.
the 3.
We have watched Cam Thomas become more and more aggressive from three-point territory.
Here's Pirtle. And the rejection by Claxton. Barrett trying again. Not gonna go.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Now Claxton. Now Young.
Allez, shooter.
Man with it. Claxton.
Bravo.
What a bailout!
Guys, I think this
Voilà
is
ce
a
que
game
j'appelle
they
un
have to feel good about.
tir
They wind through
réussi.
the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for Brooklyn.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
They can chalk this one up, but
Et
these
dans
two
le
teams will
tir.
see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling
Qu'est-ce que c'est
game
que ce
for
tir?
MP.
Qu'est-ce que
So
c'est cette
highly
passe?
effective on the offensive end. At times, this guy just scoring at will.
C'est pas
Emmanuel
sérieux.
quickly displaying the willingness to attack in a big moment, and he delivers.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And now we've got the intentional foul. And they go to the
Et bien
intentional
sûr, il
foul.
fallait qu'il fasse une faute.
He hits
Et
the
dedans.
first one, and that puts
Yeah,
them
I'm
up
not.
by 5.
Guys, I don't see how you can't be excited about the future
Yeah,
for
we can do
MP.
it.
This guy's got a great head on his shoulders. His first focus is
C'est
winning,
fini.
and you don't see that
Quelques
often
instants.
from a young man
Come
this
on.
age.
And the Raptors call time here. They trail by 6. And what's their best move at this point?
They need a quick basket here.
Well, preferably a 3, right? If there's a clean look, take it.
Now Barrett quickly, and he banks the layup in.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over.
Qu'est-ce que c'est que
And
ça?
I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency.
Elle est
They're
dedans.
giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Elle est dans le
And so
niveau.
he drops them both.
Bravo,
It's a 6-point ball
MP.
game.
Yeah, just
stepped the line with confidence, and this young man delivers. Nicely done.
Barrett, Barnes outside. Lets loose a three. Rebounded by Young. And an intentional foul right there.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
It's the first that makes it a 7-point lead. So it gets them both. It's an 8-point game.
60-52. 4, 3, 2, 1, c'est fini.
And so it's Brooklyn with the win.
Bravo les
Good
gars.
competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and
Ça c'était un score magnifique. 60-52 face à vous. Avec foot. Ça avance tranquillement. Takeover. Ça monte le score. Alors, défi quotidien, carrière, projet personnel. Donc là, joueur du match NBA, j'ai 1 sur 2. C'est bien. Allez par là, Austin et Colby sur mon terrain. Bon bah on va y aller. Combien j'ai d'argent de progression? 2000. Ok. Je vais aller te rejoindre mon pote. Mais c'est pas par là la sortie. Allez, cours. On court. Elle est là, à la sortie. Là, on va parler aux deux messieurs. Le recrutement de la Ligue des Pros. Je crois que j'ai peut-être un peu le temps. T'as vu peut-être parler. D'abord autant continuer avec le merchandising au niveau 3. Et niveau 4, niveau 5, niveau 6, niveau 7 et niveau 8. Non, niveau 7 jusqu'au niveau 7 par contre. Bon, on retourne dans la salle. C'est moi, MP. Alors, si tu as des questions, n'hésite pas, restez passionné dans ce que tu fais. Fin de la vidéo.